Hi, day 10. Let's talk character. What do I mean by character? I mean the thing about you that's not what you look like, or what you dress, or what your favorite color is. It's the experience that others have of you, but also the way in which you understand yourself. Now, those two things may differ. So others might experience you as the worst individual possible, but actually you understand your own integrity and see yourself in a different light, because the intentions behind what you choose to do may not necessarily match the outcomes. If that's where you find yourself, I'm really sorry, that's a very hard place to be. The other side is when your intentions don't match the things you do, but people's experience of you is amazing. In that case, you're very aware of the inner challenge. The right word really is rot, but that might be a bit too strong. So challenge is probably where we're going to land for today. Where you know that the thing that you did, which turned out positive, you actually did for the wrong reasons. Character. The whole point is character. The whole point is to understand what your character looks like, but also to understand God's character. And so when you open the text, you open the scriptures to read it from the very beginning, you're being introduced to a person and the story of that person, but also you're being introduced to us as people, and you in particular as a person who is interacting with this divine person in this story. The arena is set to bring about the conditions that would allow you to engage in the reflection on the things that you choose to do and why, while at the same time reflecting on the things that He chooses to do and why. And in those things being reflected on, we learn more about the relationship that's supposed to be and the quality of the relationship that's supposed to be between these two characters, God on one hand, us on the other. And so the arena poses the challenge. If God says He is love, then the arena poses the challenge to ask whether He is actually love. And so what you find is every possible thing that's going to test the idea of God being loving and kind is going to be present in the world. And when He enters this world to interact with it, the question of His kindness is pushed to its furthest limit, which looks like Him on the cross. The cross is a testament to God's character of love, which is patient, kind, not self-seeking, and surrenders absolutely everything for the benefit of the other. Now, if the other question in the arena is about our character, how are we going to see this attested? The Bible puts it like this: perseverance breeds character, and character, hope. But perseverance breeds character. The arena is set for the things of who we are to be tested, so that we may know, and it may be plain, who we are and what we are like, so that we may know the inner workings of our hearts and minds, and we may have that be a known, present in front of not just the God who's observing us, but the people who we interact with. Character. So, if you find yourself in the midst of a storm, God has shown us on the cross what His character is like, and it might be slightly confusing to experience that character in the story of Jesus, but also interact with the reality of the roughness of this world. I want to encourage you. God's character has not changed. The arena is the same. And in the final part of the story, the book of Revelations, it talks about the old order passing away and a new order coming in. And the transition between the old and the new involves God Himself coming and wiping every tear from our eyes. This order where faith, which is the best of character, brought to the surface. If you are called faithful to God, then it means in the midst of all the things, in the midst of all the storms, you did not deny your friend. And you did not befriend him only for his power, but for his character. And so, weather the storm. The Bible puts it like this: if we endure with him, we will also reign with him. Let the times ask you who you are. It's a hard question to hear, and a harder question even to reflect on. Let the days open to you your intentions. And if, like me perhaps, you find a dissonance between your choices and your intentions, a dissonance between your hope for who you are and the reality that reveals itself, then this is the good news. The good news is that God's character is loving, patient, and kind, and He set the arena to build faith in us, to invite us to try and join Him in that journey of constructing, of creating in us a new spirit and a new heart, and helping us with our direction, our choices, and our intentions. This is a gift for this time. Let's turn to Him together. And part of the reason I encourage us to say the Lord's Prayer is because in the Lord's Prayer is this reality of our character and this reality of His character. Hallowed be your name, your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Bring this old order to pass, let the new one come. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, those notches in our character that move us further and further away from the creating that you're trying to do in us. Forgive us of those things. Deliver us from evil. Make us of good character this day and always. God bless you. Amen.